What's going on? It's your boy Tone Montana, aka CEO Tone, aka OG 50. And we just getting started. By the way, there's 50 chapters in Genesis. So we just getting started, baby. Let's get it. So, this right here, I did another video to where I did my first game against a D1 team, and that was the USF Bulls. Right here, we're going to watch my first ever game against a top five opponent. Really, my first ACC game ever. And as you guys can probably see, what team we playing. I play for NC State, and as you guys can see, what team we finna play in this one. The reigning out of Tallahassee, Florida. The S. I'm sorry. The FSU Seminoles. I think at this time in this game they were ranked, I think number 5, maybe number 3. I don't know if they had lost the game. No, they were undefeated. We were both undefeated teams going into this game, and this is my true freshman year in 2014. If you guys can remember who was on the 2014 Florida State Seminoles, please let me know in the comments. I'm gonna go through it as we watch it. But people that you looked up to back at that 2014 Florida State Seminoles, there's one name I know a lot of people know, baby. The the crab legs. All right. The motivational speeches of the century. The one and only Jimbo Jameis Winston. An incredible experience here. The reason why I got this start, I'm going to just talk about it real quick. The reason why I got this start is that our actual starting guard, Joe Tooney, got sick and had mono the week before this game. And so, I was the sixth man. As a true freshman, this is my first ever D1 start against an ACC team. And it happened to be the best team in the ACC that we opened up against. And I had to go against Big Eddie Goldman, which he's now in the NFL, long-time NFL vet. So let's get into it. You know, it's funny. Going into this game, too, I mean, think about how you feel just playing in a regular, uh, regular event, regular situation. Like you're nervous. When I tell you, I was having nightmares about this game. The day before the game too, not the week leading up or nothing. It didn't really hit me until the day before the game. I would have nightmares about giving up sacks against Eddie Goldman. Imagine that. Imagine like not throwing up before this game as a true freshman. But I wasn't the only true freshman in this game. We also had my guy vote for him for future president, Bo Hines, as well in this game too. You're gonna see a big play from him. So let's check this out. Oops. Let's get into it. Oh, this is specialty teams. So I don't know why this is here. All right. First play. Okay, we got trips to the field. Let me just tell you who we got to for our quarterback. Oh, nice. Ooh, first play of the game, David Greenwich. Q. When I tell you the crowd went crazy after this play too, bro. Crowd went crazy, but you know who we got back there. You know who we got that back there. They had Jameis Winston. We had JB12, baby. Jacoby Brissett. It's your boy. Okay. JB12. All right, this is me at right guard against Eddie Goldman. The first play, I got to go against him one on one. You see technique, awful. But you see the feet moving. Feet are moving. So let's just check it out. Really, really cool concept that we got going here. It is 50 protection or just a protection to where the running back is already out on the route, and there's just a bust. There's a bust. Someone busted. Let me see who busted. It looks like they're in cover one, and somewhat that they just missed out on who had the tight end. Nobody covered the tight end. They were in cover one. Someone was supposed to be man on them, and no one covered him. Good set right here by my boy Big Tice. Look at the right tackle. Good set here. Good angle. Good hands. He was going against Walker, which was a beast. This is his freshman. I think his sophomore year too. He's also in the NFL as well. But look at your boy locking Eddie Goldman up the first play. Uh-oh. You got to make something shake. You see, it looks like we broke down in protection here. They brought a nice little blitz. We call it a Saul blitz. A guy coming off of each edge. And at the end, and that actually ended up covering our tight end. But look at JB12. Look at that. Look at this footwork. Broke him. Pew! To Bo Hines for the tutty. When I tell you, this stadium was going insane. Insane, bro. We couldn't even hear ourselves, bro. Second play of the game. Now, we back. You see that we scored in 2 plays. They scored, I think it was in 3. so we right back to 0-0. You feel me? Right back to 0-0. A lot of words have been said about him at the Steelers, but I think he is a great OC. Shout out to Matt Canada, MC. He would always be like, "You got one job. You got one job. Do your fucking job." And that was it. That was the famous words of Matthew Canada. All right. Ooh, pick up the blitz, baby. Picking up the blitz, baby. Little stunt, baby. Again, Bo Hines, bro, it's crazy. Like, he was here. He went to state for a year, bro. Transferred to Yale, got hurt. But, he's going to be a president. But I wish he stayed. If he stayed, that boy would have, I'm telling you, he would have been like Hunter. He was Hunter Renfrow before Hunter Renfrow. I bet you Hunter Renfrow looked up to Bo Hines. I bet you. Okay. All right. A little shift here with our tight end. Shifting to the field. Look at your Look at your boy. Look at my butt, bro. Like, all right, don't look at my butt. Never mind, don't say that. But, bro, look how low I am in my stance, bro. Why am I so low in my stance? Get my butt up. Okay. I'm sliding away. And what this looks like just Mass Pro, 7 guys in protection. And we take care of business, man. We pick up the stunt. We pick up the blitz. The thing about me is this. You see how, if you look at, I love this. I'm sorry, let's start left tackle. I like the set by the left tackle right here. One thing that he got in trouble with is that he's good right here. If he kept this angle and just started to settle back, right? I wish I can show you exactly what I'm talking about, but you see my mouse? If he stayed at this angle and just started to settle back here, he would block many angles of this DN, right? But he ends up going like still kicking back, like still kicking this way, and then he turns his hip right? You see that? That ends up getting him in trouble later. He does a good job here, but that gets him in trouble later because quicker guys can get to can get to this hip quicker. So as he's turning, he'll end up missing because his hip is opening and it just creates a shorter angle for that end to get tight, to run the hoop, and be to the quarterback a little bit more efficiently. So we want to make sure that hip is square, is stayed square long as possible, right? But JB12, bro, he's JB12 is gonna be JB12 on the run. Scoop. Oh my goodness gracious, on the run. This is his junior year too. This is the year before he goes out and catch. Look at this catch by Bo. Oh, is he in? That's a catch, baby. That's a catch, baby. All right, another run here. I love the formations. As you can see, we're not coming out in the same formation every play. We're in different formations every single play. And we're like shifting to it. We're motioning to it. We're doing jet motions. All right, check. All right, we look at the left tackle here. It's better here by Rob. I like how he's slowing down, but at this point, accelerate. I'm looking at the left tackle. At this point, I see where he's at. He's not sudden. I'm accelerating through him now, and I'm running my feet. Accelerate now. Okay. I like Barr here. AB number our left guard. Ooh, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. I love the hands. The elbows flare out a little bit. I love the leverage though. You see how he's under him? He's under the defender. It's good stuff. All right, Quentin Schooley. The only thing is that he's moving a little bit too, and I know all my boys, like I love my boys, but this is a teaching period too. Like I'm trying to teach you guys who are watching. He's moving a little bit too lateral here. He's a little lateral. You see how he's, and then you see how he gets washed down, like the momentum of the defenders moved him a little bit extra here. You see that? You see that? And that may be a little bit of me too because I'm pushing, but I'm trying to run him so that I can get up to this backside, so I can get up to this backer number 24, and I miss him. All right, this is me being dumb, young, and stupid. I I know that's my guy. I know that's my guy. And I'm talking about this backer number 24. He ends up making a play. See me, I'm getting on Cole Cook, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing. Not good. Not good. And Cole Cook does the same thing again. Like we had a hard time on this backside, especially with the four, and it's probably because they came out in this structured defense. I doubt that we practiced against this type of structured defense. But they probably felt like their tackles, which are the two fours, could beat our guards all day, every day, because they knew I was a freshman and they knew that Joe Tooney wasn't playing. So um, we ended up running the ball pretty well on him, though. It's not that bad. With me here, though, you see where I'm at. You see I'm all tall. My elbows are flared out. I got to have my eyes on the right person, which I don't. And I got to get off to this backside backer right now. Right now. Schooley could be a little bit more square and try to take it over a little bit, or just maybe dent the defense, try to work more vertically. But still, me and my responsibility, I got to be aware of everything that I have to do. And I got to make sure that we get off to this backside backer, especially we flowing. So I missed that. That's on me. Ooh, check me out. Check your boy out. Ooh, let's go. So here we go. We got again another formation. So we're going jet motion here, and then we call it a like boomerang, or like you're on a string. This guy that's going in jet motion, Bo Hines, and they fake it to him, and ooh, he's open right here. You look, if you see the wheel route by the running back, this is Matt Days. This wheel route is wide open, but there's a little bit of pressure. He sees him right here, right? He's not open right there. If you look at the wheel route, and I'm not gonna say it's my fault because I'm still trying to do my job. Okay, but he moves up to the pocket, and JB12 is gonna do JB12 things, baby. He's just gonna do JB12 stuff. But just check it this. Check out the hip, boy. Check out the hip on number 50. Look at that. Get to your boy. Uh. His hands all up in my face mask. It's all up in my face mask. Maybe I'm just. But you see, it's just the elbows. You see me just chopping here. I can slow it down and then just be more balanced and more under control. But this is not bad here, right? I'm still working. It's not terrible. Just technique can always be better. Excellent job on my boy Benny Brown here. This is excellent. Look at the tight end on this side. Look at the tight end on this side. Look at 89 right here. Look at 89. Check this out. Boo boo. Look at that right there. That is nice. Look at Benny B. Look at elbows inside, wide base, knees are bent, head's on the V of his neck, and feet are moving. He's not on his toes. He's on his insteps. Look at this kick step too, bro. He should have been a tackle, dog. Stays with him. Oh. And Tyson's trying to help him out at the end, man. He was a good defender too. He was a good defender too. That's nice. I like this by Tyson Chandler. I like the right tackle here. He doesn't have to be here this long. You see how long he is? Now, let me take that back, bro. See, I'll be talking too fast sometimes. Let me slow that shit down, bro. Why is he there that long? Why is Tyson, number 74, on this 3-tech that long? It's because he's at 3 technique and Schoolie, 60, got to block back on him in protection. That's just hard. That's just hard. It's a good job here, though. JB12 doing JB12 things. Now, that wheel route was open for Matt Days, but a little pressure in the face, it makes it a little bit harder. You feel me? It makes it a little bit harder. All right, I like this. Ooh. Okay. I love it, man. I just love how Jacoby Brissett is a playmaker. Look at this pump fake. He really could have thrown this fade up top, though. That is if we are confident in our wide receiver, we're throwing that fade up here on up top of the screen. I'm throwing that shit. But I think this is a part of the play design. Oh yeah, so we are actually in Wildcat formation. My boy Matt Days, MD21, first 1,000-yard rusher in NC State since like 2000, since 2000 or something like that. We had a 1,000-yard rusher his my sophomore year, his senior year. That was big time. But we started on a Wildcat, have Jacoby out there at the numbers, thinking that we're gonna do something, and then we jump right back into regular formation, pistol, right? David Greenwich, our tight end, over to the field, and we do even more some more trickery. Boom, got him on the run, really good ball, right on the face mask. Ooh, skew. That's tough. That's a tough job right there. But look at Jacoby. Boom. Very nice. Very effortlessly on the run. JB12, baby. JB12 for president. Also Bo Hines for president. Look at this run. Oh my gosh, look at this run. Just the zone action. Just some zone action. We got the same thing on the other hash, right? We got a Wildcat formation. Then we jump shift everybody. And then we now put Jacoby under center. So the first time he went in a pistol, which was he's still in shotgun, but not, closer to the center, and then the running back is behind him. Now we're jumping shifting, and then now Jacoby's going under center. And what else do? Rerun the ball to the weak side of our formation. A lot of cool stuff from Matt Canada, man. A lot of really cool with the jet motion. With the jet motion. Well, let's break down a couple things by 50. Okay. First step. Terrible. Look at where the foot goes. goes backwards, right? In this situation, as an O lineman, what I'm supposed to do is pick up that front. Okay, so we just look at the structure of the defense, right? Right tackle is supposed to have this D end. Me and Quentin Schooley are supposed to double up to this guy. The left guard, left tackle is supposed to double up to this guy. Cole Cook is supposed to cut this guy off, and then whoever's seeping through the edge, 47 is supposed to have anybody who may come off this edge right here to seal the backside. Look at me, bro. I mean, look at Tyson. Let's look at 74. It's decent here. Kind of places his hands on him, but he's so long and so strong. He's getting great movement. Excellent movement, bro. Tony, all you have to do for me, and I'm going to explain this as if I'm speaking to you as a guy that's trying to learn how to play the offensive line position. All you got to do is just pick this foot up right here, put it down, and take this inside knee and literally drive that inside knee through the crotch of this defender, right? I even take my elbow. Right? I'm taking that step with my first foot. And then on the second step, I'm flaring this elbow up in his gut. And talk about movement, baby. I'm trying to get movement. So do I do that there? No. I do two terrible things. Two things that are like omens in the offensive line world. Number one, I false step. Number two, well, no, three things. I false step. Number two, I'm on my toes, right? You get most of your power when you're on your insteps because you're using the whole ground. As an offensive lineman, you ain't got no weapons. You don't even have momentum. You got to use the earth, the grass, as your power source. In order to use that whole power source the most efficient way, you got to use your whole foot got to be on it, baby. That's how you have your base. And the third thing is that I'm running around the block. Remember I said I want that second foot to go through that guy and boom, get up in him. I'm not doing that there. This is like, I'm running away from it. That's why they say you running around the block. It's like I'm running away from the block. I need to get through him. Because look at Schooley. Look at the center. He's overextended. Which he doesn't have to be. We should be moving this guy right into this linebacker's lap right here. But technique is everything, baby. Technique is everything. I'll be able to show you some good examples of it in the future as well. Okay? Let's keep going. And this is a better example of it on the backside. Shout out to 71, Alex Barr, and Rob Crisp. Pick it up, put down that first foot. Nice. Second foot. Have that second foot go through the crotch. The thing about what AB's doing, he crosses over a little bit. But look at his elbows. You don't see him. And he's trying to drive that forearm up into that guy. And we get a good bit of movement on the backside. And shout out to Rob Crisp. This is actually a really good job by Rob. Great first step. Look at the angle of departure. Shoulders, knees bent, landmark. It's hard to get through. Now our hips are turned here, but we were taught back then that the tackle wants to just work to get his head across that 3 technique. And then we'll be able to cut off the backside. That was our main enchilada. Okay? But look at the feet. Look at the feet continue to roll, baby. Feet. That's a great run. And check this. Okay, so let's look at the running back. Okay? Good footwork here. His aiming point is the first down defender away from the center. So if we explain that, who's the first down defender away from the center play side? That's this guy right here. It's good old Eddie G. Okay? He reads him. He sees that he's continued to press it front side, so he presses it front side, and cuts back in the backside A gap. Oh, you see how he sets it up too? That is excellent, bro. And look at this. It's One cut, boom. Foot in the ground, go vertical. Man, he was an excellent running back, man. Shout out to Shadrack, bro. We'll do a couple more plays. We'll go to play. Oh, this is we'll end on this one. This is a welcome to football moment. Welcome to the ACC in 2014. By the way, this is the national championship winning Florida State Seminoles the year before with the same quarterback. So put some respect on all of this name, on all these names. You feel me? Put some respect on it. You feel me? All right, here we go. Okay, so we're running an inside. Actually, we're in Wildcat. Remember, we were in Wildcat before, and we would jump shift formations in order to get it back into a regular looking one. So we come back at it. This is the same drive. We come back at it, and we just stay. We just keep it, right? We just keep it. We go in actual Wildcat formation. We see Shadrack is running the ball really, really well. So we're like, feed the horse, baby. Saddle him up. Feed the horse. Let's go. We're doing a decent job up front. Let's try to get this rolling for real. Let's insert our will and dominate these guys. You know how the coaches be when they be talking that shit. So we're in jet motion again. We are motioning almost every play. I don't know if you guys know. We are motioning almost every single play. This is Matt Canada. This is prime Matt Canada 2014. Now we do a good job here. Look at Shad faking the handoff. Woo! Oh, inside zone to your left. Let's look at the left tackle first. I love it, man. What do you notice here? You see hands inside, leverage, and we're lifting. We're lifting. And look at the hips. I'm looking at 78 Rob Chris. Look at the hips. Look at the hips try to roll through. And then the feet continue to run. That is a plus, plus, plus right there, man. I'm giving them crazy pluses on my grade sheet. Let's look at bar. 71. I love the feet here, AB. I love it. Now, try to keep your hips a little bit square. You see how he turns them already? But I love the feet. Feet are awesome. And then we're running. Now we're running. Run your feet. Run your feet. Run your feet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're trying to get them out the way. Our job as offensive linemen is to move our man from one place to another against his will. There's a few elements you have to you in order to do that. It's one of the hardest things to do, especially to do it to another 300-pound man. Okay, but you got to understand. I'm gonna say two things, and it may turn to three. Number one, leverage, leverage, leverage. Okay. If two forces are coming together and they're just coming head on like this, you're just gonna be in a standstill. But if two forces are coming together like this, and then one, all it does is just deflect the line of whatever it's called. Just deflects it. It lessens the force by a lot. All right, I'm gonna explain that a little better. I learned that from my coach, Coach Wiley, and I'll read up on it a little bit more to make sure I say it right to you. But you understand the concept is that with leverage, you have more power. If you get lower than one other, you have more power. So I want to be able to lift him up and take him off his course. Now he loses a lot of that force. Okay. And that's number one, leverage. Number two is hands. And number three is footwork. And number four is hips. So really four things. Bringing your hips through as well. Those are really huge components in order to moving a man against his will. Huge. But we do a good job here. He recognizes that for some reason, these D linemen are doing a little stunt. They're trying to get a little movement up front. They notice that we're running the ball on them, so they try to move a little bit. Say, all right, we got to make sure we control this gap. They're averaging 5 yards a clip. These boys is moving us against our will. We got to do something about it. So that's what they do. They'll do a little stunt action, but that actually didn't work. You feel me? Really good job here by the centers, Quentin Schooley. What would you say here? After we've been talking for the last 37 minutes. What would you say for Schoolie? What could he do here when he's approaching his backer? Get the elbows inside, get the elbows inside and lift them up a little bit. But he does a good job here. And then you look at your boy. So I'm trying this time. Remember last play? I said pick it up, put it down, take that knee and drive it through his crotch. No homo, no diddy. I'm trying to do it here. Trying my darndest, baby. But I am a freshman, and someone else has been in the weight room a little bit, well, technically way longer than I have, and is way stronger than me as well. And I remember this like it was yesterday because I get demolished, right? Like, bro, like you, bro, like I don't have the ball, bro. Like you don't have to lay on me, dog. like, like come on, bro. Like come on. But it was a great run, and we got a first down. So in my mind, I didn't really know what to think. Like I got fucked up. Like I know for sure. Like damn, I just got fucked up. But um, mood to change, mood to change, mood to change. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. All right, next play, baby. Next play. And then look at my boy Tyson Chandler. Bruh. This is why it's a brotherhood. This is why it's a brotherhood. Well, let's look at the Tyson the whole time. Okay. All right. I could have used a little bit more help from you, Tyson, but it's all good. We'll just keep going. Um, he sees the whole thing happen. he sees. Oh my gosh, bro. This stuff is keep pausing. So let me go back real quick. I gotta make sure I know when it pauses or not. All right, let's look at Tyson. This will be the last play of the day, though. Let's look at Tyson. Let's look at the right tackle this whole time. Okay. Okay. Boom. Like I said, could have used a little bit more help from you, Tyson. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Yeah, we were working against each other. Let's talk about that real quick. When you go into a double team against a three technique on the backside, this is for everybody out here is watching. When you go for a double team, bro, you want your hips to be like this. Say I got my hip. This is my tackle's hip. We want to have our hips like this. If we have our hips like this, we are now working against each other. And you see how much more space there is for somebody to get through this hole? We want to eliminate anybody getting through our gaps. Okay, no diddy. So we want our hips like this. If you look at me and Tyson's hips right now, what they look like? What they look like? Boy, we look like a triangle, bro. You're supposed to look like a straight rectangle, square. You're trying to be like this, right? We look like this, boy. We look like the great Bermuda Triangle, and obviously, I'm falling into the depths, man. I'm whoo, boo. I remember this too, like the boo. Now I do say Shadrach did trip me, and honestly, I tripped Shadrach, but that was a first down, baby. A first down. Move the chains, move the chains, move the chains. I hope you guys enjoy these first 10 plays. I know it took a long time to do it, but hope you guys enjoy that. Love, peace, and healing to you.